Blood and Guts capped off a spectacular night of pro wrestling tonight on AEW Dynamite, where you had the Jericho Appreciation Society go head-to-head with the Blackpool Combat Club, and in the end, we saw that it was, in fact, the Blackpool Combat Club who got the victory with some very interesting notes of the way this match ended. So, basically, the ending sequence of the match saw Chris Jericho and Eddie Kingston both climb up to the top of the cage. Ty Conti had opened the door earlier on in the night, and then Chris Jericho, Eddie Kingston go up on the top of the cage. They brawl, they schmoz, and then we see the new guy, the newcomer, the man who Eddie Kingston hates almost as much as he hates Chris Jericho, in Claudio Castagnoli, go up to the top rope to save Eddie Kingston. And boy, oh boy, was that a fun sequence. As Claudio has Chris Jericho, he's ready to put him in the sharpshooter. He just took him for a spin. We had Matt Menard come in, make the save for Jericho, but not for long. Eddie Kingston had the submission, then locked in on Chris Jericho, but so did, I almost called him Cesaro, so did Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio had Matt Menard in a sharpshooter. Both men, Menard and Jericho, were in submissions at the same time. It was just a matter of who's going to tap first, and it was Matt Menard, which meant that Claudio was the one who won the match for the team and not Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston didn't get the opportunity to embarrass Chris Jericho. Eddie Kingston didn't get to lead his team to victory. Eddie Kingston was one-upped by Claudio. The man who, he threatened to, cut his jugular open at one point. There is a lot of bad blood in storyline, obviously, between these two men. So, overall, let me just say this. This match, Blood and Guts 2, I loved. This was all the crazy parts of pro wrestling, combined with all the great storytelling, combined with all the great wrestling. It was perfect. It was exactly what you expected from Blood and Guts. If you've not seen it, go enjoy it. Go for the ride. It is so much fun, folks. Again, in the end, we saw Blackpool Combat Club get the victory, and I think this isn't over, because at the end, Eddie Kingston was very upset. You know, he was kind of blowing it off like, oh, you know what? Okay, maybe I'm not that upset, but he was very visibly upset at Claudio. And I don't think it's a surprise. I don't think it's an accident, I should say, that the guy who won up Eddie Kingston in this scenario is Claudio. The other big note from this match was that it looks like Santana suffered some sort of injury. He did some sort of choke slam, I believe, on either Matt Menard or Angelo Parker. He did some sort of choke slam on one of those two, and then he just grabbed his leg. He grabbed his thigh, and he just kind of lingered on the sideline for the rest of the match. He was just a non-factor in that match. The Jericho Appreciation Society essentially had a one-man advantage for the end of the match. So hopefully he's okay. That was the only, honestly, negative I could really find in this match. Otherwise, this was perfect. Exactly what it needed to be. I love pro wrestling. I am a nerd. It is what it is. Let me know exactly what you all thought of AEW Blood and Guts 2 in the comment section below. Let me hear it. Let me know if you thought it was great. Let me know if you thought it was mid. I do want to hear your opinion. Hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released.